Welcome back. Farooq Abdullah has been summoned by the PMLA Court. The Enforcement Directorate has filed its charge sheet in the case that has been filed against him. The Enforcement Directorate has filed a supplementary prosecution complaint against the former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister. News editor Bhavtosh Singh joins us with more details on this. Bhavtosh, more trouble for Farooq Abdullah as the Enforcement Directorate has filed its charge sheet in the case.
Yes, Pratibha. In fact, CBI started probing this case on a complaint that was received by the Lieutenant Governor's, the then Lieutenant Governor's office. This entire case revolves around the manner in which the siphoning of the fund happened. It was a Board of Cricket Control of India that had given funds to Jammu and Kashmir Cricket Association. Remember, the funds were given for redevelopment of cricket in Jammu and Kashmir, and the funds amounted to nearly 56 crore rupees. The funds were given for that purpose, but according to the Central Bureau of Investigation, the funds were in fact siphoned off, and once the siphoning of the funds happened, fake accounts were created. CBI in fact registered an FIR, and then CBI also filed a charge sheet. The CBI FIR's cognizance was taken by the Enforcement Directorate, and CBI Enforcement Directorate then started probing this entire matter. Enforcement Directorate also summoned Farooq Abdullah, and Farooq Abdullah was questioned at least on 2 occasions. Farooq Abdullah's assets, including his house, was attached by the Enforcement Directorate, and Farooq Abdullah always claimed that this is being done at the behest of at the center. The timing of the summons that were issued also coincided at the time when the abrogation of Article 370 happened, and he did join the investigation. His assets, including his house, also happened, and funds amounting to nearly 51 crore rupees. That's the amount that has been pegged by the Enforcement Directorate. They have said that nearly 51 crore rupees of funds have been siphoned off by the then those administrators of Jammu and Kashmir Cricket Association had actually done siphoning of funds.
Right, Bhavtosh, in the details that we've accessed, the charges against Farooq Abdullah also include the appointment of Ehsan Mirza as a treasurer without him being elected by the working committee members, which was in clear violations of the JKCA rules. Apart from that, the amount that has been misappropriated, like you mentioned, reaching about 50 crore rupees.
Yes, that's the amount that has been pegged by the Enforcement Directorate. Remember, the funds that were initially given by the Board of Cricket Control India, that was redevelopment of cricket facilities in Jammu and Kashmir. But what the investigation by the Enforcement Directorate and also by the CBI revealed that the funds were misappropriated, and this was done primarily at the behest of Farooq Abdullah, who was then also the Chief Minister of the state. They have said that fake accounts were created, and these fake accounts were created only for siphoning of funds. The funds were siphoned off into bank accounts that were of private individuals, and from those private individuals the funds were in fact siphoned off. CBI in fact registered the FIR in this case, and they also filed a charge sheet against Farooq Abdullah and others. They have said that this was done primarily at the behest of Farooq Abdullah. The Enforcement Directorate also looked into the fact how money laundering was done. They looked into that fact, and they have said that over 40 crores was 49 crore rupees siphoning of funds was done, and they also later their investigation revealed that 51 crore rupees of siphoning was done. This was done in a manner in which connivance actually happened between Farooq Abdullah and other administrators of Jammu and Kashmir Cricket Association.
Right, so Bhavtosh, Farooq Abdullah has been questioned several times in the case. We've seen not just the arrest of his close aide, but also properties being attached. Can similar action be expected against Farooq Abdullah as well?
Well, this is a supplementary charge sheet that has been filed in this case. More supplementary charge sheets can be filed in this case. One of the persons that was arrested was a treasurer of Jammu and Kashmir Cricket Association. and they have said that their investigation continues in this case, because probably this is the only cricket association in the country which directly or indirectly had siphoned off the funds. The Board of Cricket Control had given the funds to encourage cricket in Jammu and Kashmir. This was the reason why the funds were given by the Board of Cricket Control. But the manner in which the funds were siphoned off or the misappropriated was something that had baffled Central Bureau of Investigation. It was done in a very planned manner. Fake bank accounts were created. It should ideally have been transferred into bank accounts of Jammu and Cricket Association, but the money was transferred into private accounts. From those private accounts, money was in fact transferred, and then subsequently what the investigation by the federal probe agencies revealed that the money was then transferred into fake bank accounts. They have said that from those fake bank accounts, proceeds of crime were invested into their own personal wealth, and once it was transferred into their own accounts, then properties were purchased. They have said that Farooq Abdullah's own assets, including his own house, was purchased through this, but this was vehemently denied by Omar Abdullah as well as Farooq Abdullah, who continues to maintain that this is their own house, and this was primarily attached because it was part of a vendetta decision or vendetta politics.
All right. In fact, Bhavtosh,